Hello everybody, my name is Deadly Frost here on the Single Player Madness channel, back with another episode of Spelunky. So last time we went through the worm, and I thought I unlocked the character, but I didn't. So we're gonna go back for him. Today, however, I will be playing as a new character, like every episode so far, or take Fat Boy out for a spin. Now I hate the fat characters, there's two of them, because they just look like squares. I've always liked the music in this area. Alright. Try to get that guy knocked out so we don't get eaten. There we go. Gems. So we're looking for a damsel and we're looking for a worm tongue, which I thought was on every jungle level, but I think I'm wrong on that. It's very common in the jungle levels though, however. I've seen more than one even. Just toss him down there, and there's my damsel. So to make this safer, I'll go like that. Oh, what? Oh, I didn't realize I was in this range. Alright, dark levels. I hate these, especially in like the jungles. Because you might not even see. Like that, I didn't see the monkey pit. That could have killed me if I would have jumped better. Anyway. So I think I'm just gonna... Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, there's the worm tongue. Now, obviously, you can relight them. I just need the damsel. Whew. A lot closer than I should have let it be. Oh no. Okay, got him dead. Oop. I'm so bad at like throwing ropes, man. And the thing is, the reason why I hate lava is because if that was a lava pit, you wouldn't be able to grab that even. The rope would just burn up, which is realistic, so I kind of like it. But it's really annoying from a gameplay perspective. Alright, let's just do this again. Maybe on a level that has a little bit more light on subjects. Okay, so we got a worm tongue here on the left. Do the same strategy to help me on my return. Okay, another one of the snails. Ooh, nailed that. Gold. Hello, monkey. Oh god. Oh wow, on the knockback. Oops, didn't mean to waste a rope. And there's the damsel all the way at the bottom. Ooh, that was closer than I wanted it to be. Okay. Come down here. Oh heck yeah, more ropes. Now it's an escort mission where I don't get killed by a tiki trap again. And I don't get eaten by a man trap ever. I just kind of casually saunter back up. Screw it, I'll just waste all my ropes. It's probably gonna come back to bite me, but whatever. Again, this is like my favorite music. I really love the worm tongue music, but the level itself is very stressful. So we just need to get close to the bottom. We're looking for a green sack with a person in it. Now, Spelunky does have a reference in other games, like, for instance, The Binding of Isaac has a Spelunky reference, I believe. Yeah, I learned that trick a little while ago. Okay, while we're here, might as well get the whip upgrade. Oh god, that's annoying. I think it's called the worm tooth, or it's Krisk knife, that's what it's called. It's literally just a worm tooth. But I can take or leave off the name, honestly. That's not what's important. Like I said, the like really bad weapon that you should never take. Okay. Still got the same area of effect as the dagger, I believe. I mean, as the machete, I believe, or the whip, one of the two. Okay, we're still pretty good on health. Just looking for the dude. I gotta look below. There he is. Hello there, Mr. Meat Boy. Yeah, that's right. Meat Boy, a reference to the game Meat Boy. He's already dead. It's actually pretty creepy if you think about it, because it's like he was in a pocket of acid. So before it was Meat Boy, it was just a random person. Oh, hi Zorgoth. How about you? It was just like a random person who got all his outer layers of skin just dissolved. See, that's what's great about holding something in your hand, or a person in your hand, is because they'll take the damage for you. Right, now let's get to the tunnel man with these ropes. And I can feel like this is an extremely successful episode. Oh god, I didn't even realize it was one of these levels. I'm kind of fucked here. Hold on. Oh, too late, too late. Oh, wow. Fuck, man. I should've went back up. Alright. Darkness. Should've paid more attention. That's what I kind of find funny about like these kinds of shops that you see below me, because like they're selling the damsel's kisses and it's kind of like prostitution, and so it's like this game has literal prostitution in it. I'll buy a kiss because I don't need the money. That is, I think everything gets more expensive the further down you go. So if you are thinking of buying something, try to do it earlier rather than later, you know? But anyway, ow. Dumb frog. Wow. Ooh, got him. Wow. Ooh, got him. I'm too good. Oh shit. Wow. Open my big mouth, am I right? Hold on one second. Anyway, okay, I'm good, So, head over here. No reason to go back there unless we want to for a run. I'll just get the health and get out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Bow, bow. See, look, even though he was going to explode because he was in the water, he turned into a blue frog. And I'm actually interested to know how orange frogs are created, because you know almost all blue frogs come from the grandfather frog, or the grand frog, whatever it's called. So that means every orange frog is either from a grandfather frog that's like orange, or it's from some sort of disease or something. Spelunky lore for you. Game theory, get on that. You know, because that's just a theory. A game theory. Gonna kill that frog. And he drops spring shoes and gems. That's actually an interesting thing about most of the mini bosses, and you can tell because they're like giant versions of enemies. Ah, fuck me. Is they will drop some sort of item, and most of them drop money. Anubis doesn't, Anubis 2 doesn't, Anubis 2 doesn't even drop an item, I don't think. But like, the rest of them kind of do. Ah, shit. I'm just not doing too well. Alright, let's get it this time, my dude. Like, look how disgusting this thing is. And you won't even go to the worm unless you have the damsel. Looks like it's like literally growing roots out into the wall. Got it. I'm getting better at killing those things. So I suppose there's positives. There's that. Got it. Pick you back up. Ooh, this area. That's annoying. Hold on. There we go. Got him. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to waste it. Well, it's not really a waste. It was the safest way out of there. There we go. Now, there probably have been some levels where you've seen, like, the edge. You see, like, the leaf edge here. Like, you've seen that edge poking out. It's, like, really brightly colored compared to the rest of the foliage. It's hard to miss, but I've probably missed it. That would be the black market. It can appear on any of the jungle levels, I believe, except possibly the first. And so it is possible to find without the Ujedi. It's just extremely hard, because sometimes it can be completely in a wall. Like if it was in like right there where that leaf is next to that gold, there wouldn't be a single bit of it peeking out. So it would be impossible without the Ujedi. Let's get down. Alright. I hope that's the last level. I wasn't keeping count. No, it's not. I think this is 1 dash. Oh, dang, 2 dash 3. Still got 2 levels to go. I'm not confident, as you can probably tell. Okay, he's asleep. Go. That's an interesting thing about the plants, is that they fall asleep when they eat too. So if you don't want to worry about getting close to them like I am, you can just feed them. It's not worth it. Let's go through. There's an explosion. What was that? Oh boy, Dead or Restless, huh? Last level? Just my luck. Now you can see these zombies kind of work exactly like the spiders with how they jump. Oh hey, an altar. Maybe. Nope. We'll just let that snake sit there. Be all pimpin'. Alright. Hello there, I'm the Tunnel Man. Yes, we know. I was digging a shortcut, but a deep pit is in my way. Can you give me 2 ropes so I can descend safely? No problem, man. Thanks, you won't regret it. And we're back in the ice caves. Now this area has a heavy, like, paranormal theme. It's got aliens and yetis. It's got stuff in the walls if you look. Now those mines, they're pretty dangerous. But if you play your cards right, you can actually pick them up, which deactivates them. And when you set them down again, they reactivate. Oh yeah, yetis, there's the bottomless pit. Yetis suck. You can't whip them, you can only jump on their head. And they don't hurt you, they just throw you. So you can be in an endless loop of being thrown into oblivion. Okay, now this is the Wheel of Fortune. The item in there is not worth trying to get, even though increasing our money could make our run hilariously overpowered. Like, that's something I've never seen anyone do, but I still feel like they should. I've never seen anyone do a try to get as much money as possible run where they outrun the ghost and just spam the wheel. Because the wheel doesn't shut down when the ghost appears, because the ghost only cares about you, because you're the foreign entity. It's like the shopkeepers are supposed to be here. Wow. Like I said, this lady is the ultimate weapon. Come on, Sheila. You're free. Well, I mean, I suppose it's a nice evolution with the Yetis, but, you know, it's still weird to me. Now, an interesting thing about the boomerang is it's one of the few weapons that can hurt unconscious things. Like the shotgun can, and I think the mattock can, but a lot of weapons, like the whip and jumping, don't affect anything that's unconscious. Is that even? No, it's not. Alright, this is the last run of the day, and I'm basically just seeing if we can find out what the Tunnel Man needs next, or if we can even acquire it. I honestly don't even know. There's actually a fun little mini game you can play where you throw it and see how long it takes to get back to you, or see if you can get it to hit enemies. But you see, the dam's the one in the worm tongue, but it's right here, and it's considered a save, so I get the health from it. Alright, so like I said, I believe they need a shotgun. So what I'm gonna try to do is find the ash grave and just get a shotgun. There's no real reason for us to go back to that area unless we're trying to get a lot of Kali altar shots, because it doesn't have a lot of money. You know, the one area in this game that doesn't have like a special level is the mines, which I guess kind of makes sense, but it still would be cool to have one. Like this area has the castle area. And the worm tongue is also technically in here, but it's also in the ice cave, so we'll count it as both. Then the ice caves, there's the ash grave. Also have another area, which we'll see later. Then the temple has the city of gold. Well, I guess hell doesn't either, but I want to give hell a pass because it's like the final area. It is the secret area. You know, you can't really say that other secret areas have secret areas. Oh god. I kind of regret this decision, but also not, because money. Who knows what he needs. Okay, vampire, perfect. I can get a cape. I can be super spunky again. Which, by the way, is a spunky person who has both a cape and a shotgun. Man, that would suck if that ended the run because I was an idiot and like let the ghost get me. Now the ghost does have some interesting properties, which makes it slightly useful. It's got some like upgraded tech. If you, the person, are to stay in a level long enough to coerce the ghost out, and you go over a gem that's really big and not a small gem. Like, you'll see the small gems, they're like tiny versions of normal gems. Ignore the tiny gems, but if you take one of the bigger gems and have the ghost float over it, it becomes a diamond, and every diamond, regardless of size, is worth like a whole shit ton of money. So it's a risk-reward system, because if he touches you, you're dead, but if you kite him right, it's nothing but reward. And so you'll see people who go for like max gold runs or in their daily challenge get insane amounts of money from that. Let Dan over there. Good luck, Dan. I'll scout on ahead. Man, I feel like I'm too risky. Yep, there we go, perfect toss. He's safe down there. Oh yeah, the cape is pretty cool, because like you hit spacebar and you basically activate a parachute wherever you want. So I can freely land on spikes, and also control my path down, and make longer jump gaps because of it. But you are slowly descending at the same time. And the parachute, like I said, only really activates when you're at the right depth. Oh, why did I jump towards him? There you go, frog. Sit by your brother. Die. Oh, bombs. I'll go up for that. I'm basically just trying to beeline it to the exit, because I don't know what this guy needs, and I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. Ducking and weaving. Oh my fucking god. Well, that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching. Once again, I'm Deadly Frost. Have a good day.